doing now?
I can't shut the door.
My God. It's like having the kids with me. Is that it?
You struggled as well.
It's wet out there. Oh, just a quick, I had a couple of comments asking about Em, and you had a few comments as well saying happy birthday on the last video you did.
Thanks.
That's it, say thank you. She's not my daughter,
No.
as people have been asking.
Thank God.
Don't be like that, Emily's, you do everything, don't you?
Yeah.
Well, more or less everything. Right, so I'm checking this van off. We're going to have a look at some vans we're checking off, seeing what we get up to the week. And also, so you don't think the name of the video is a bit clickbaity, it's called I'm Always Right.
Are you always right?
Because I am always right. And I'll go into why I'm always right. Just notice this, Em, like, what they've had to put on here.
What's that?
See, you must put that there. Stops from opening or something. Yeah, look.
Oh, isn't that a bit dangerous though? Like,
Why?
what if you forget it's there and try it?
Well, the door won't open then, will it?
I guess not. Could break it off. Depending
Well,
on
it's your heavy hand you are, aren't it? What do you think Superman's buying this van? So this is V-Line.
Which one?
540 I think it is. I don't know, I just check them off. So I'm just going through at the moment. I've got the electric on, so I've got my little meter showing. I'm pushing about 18 watts, 1800 watts, because I've got the heating and I've got the hot water on. I've also got the fridge on. I've got my tester there. Look, oh, it drives me potty when I forget to switch it off. Hitting the profit, and did I buy another battery? So.
Why is it drain? Battery does it?
No, there's a battery in this. And if I leave it on, see, I'm just checking how the battery's doing.
Well, at least you're not draining that battery though.
Well, no, because we've got a hookup in, so it's trickle charging. I had it on the gas all yesterday, so I know the leisure battery's good as well. The solar, because on these, they've got a solar here, so I can put it onto leisure battery, or if I want to charge the engine battery, I can move it over. So now it's moved over.
Weren't you saying last time we were in a V-Line that you had like an issue?
Yeah, they were the wrong way round.
Was it the case with this one?
No, this one's a good one. This was the right way round. So I've got a few little jobs. What are you going like that for? I've got a few little jobs to do on it. I've got a little clip there broken off. The mirror door, I think it just wants WDing, but I'll go round and do everyone. I need to suss out the Sigma alarm keypad on that. I just want to keep an eye on the freshwater drain off, because when I checked it was dripping a bit, but I don't think I closed it properly. So when we're checking vans off, obviously we go through, we do a 2-page check sheet. That's basically, and we make notes on where the tables are. I like the shower there, the shower head. If you lift the lever, you can stay. I'll show you actually. People might not know that. So you see the shower head?
Yeah.
Yeah. To keep it on all the time, I lift it up, turn it round. See that? Keeps the shower head on all the time. And you might not know that. You might think, oh, this is not very good. I have to keep my finger pressed on. And that's how you do it. So we make the notes there. And obviously the check sheets evolved over the years. But when we are checking a van off, we check it as if we're using the van. So if little things that annoy us, then we fix them and put them right. And I'll show you something on a van that annoyed me, so which I'm going to do something about it. So going back to I'm Always Right, I released a couple of videos, one about a motorhome that's been a little bit abused, and people were saying, oh, it only cost £1,000, fix it and get it right. You're missing the point. It's a £70,000 van. And everything has to be perfect, and sometimes you can't fix things to make the van perfect. You just can't do it if it's had a dent or a dink. And when people are spending that type of money, the van has to be perfect. So no, we didn't sell it, we gave the van back again, basically. So while we're at it, let's move off and have a look at another van I'm checking off. Oh, we've got a van going out today. Now what we do is we check the van off.
Yeah. And
then the day before it's going out, we run it back up again, just make sure everything's right. Now this one's going out in about half an hour. Follow me. So yesterday, this is how things happen sometimes. We've got the van. Look at the weather. We're doing a pre-check on the van. So have a quick look around. I'll quickly show you. This is going out shortly. It's an auto slipper Cromford. Lovely thing. really nice van. Really popular. We've been selling quite a few of these. And we noticed we're a bit low on the gas, so we thought, right, we don't want to send the van out with the customer with it low on gas. We went and got a new camping gas bottle there, and then so we went and got it, and we found out the thread wasn't right, so then we had to go back out again and get another bottle to get the gas to get it right. So that was a bit traumatic. And then what we did do, which has worked every time we've checked it, we put this in basically and it started leaking. So we thought it was the shower, but it wasn't. It was this. So we had to put a new one of these on, and then we spent yesterday just double checking again. So things, they like houses, things can go wrong, and we try and eliminate everything we can do. So let's get out in a minute. Let's close this up.
I thought you were going to close it on me then.
I wish. So 1 minute I'm checking off a nice V-line auto slope. We've also an auto trail. I'll tell you about, let's quick look at this auto trail first. So again, we're on a 71 plate. This is.
It's a 2022 it is.
2022. It's F69, I'm guessing. So as you can see, U-shaped lounge. We're checking this all up. Everything's good as gold. And oh no. What's happened there? So what we've done is we found the solar panel's not working.
Oh.
So the solar panel's not working properly. We thought it might have been wired or a wire coming out, but no, the solar panel's not doing. So what we're going to have to do is put a new solar panel on, but like anything else, nothing simple, because when we put a solar panel on, we bolt them onto the bracket, so if there's ever a problem, you can take it off. Not this one, no, they've glued it.
Oh.
So now we've got to get that done. We can't do it because of the rain, at the moment. So we've got to take that off. We've got a new solar panel ready to go on, so we'll swap that over, and that's on a 2021-22 van. So again, this is why we check everything and making sure it's going out right for the customer. So checking a nice newish van off, and in the next minute I'm checking something else off. Come and have a look at this. So it's a very different vans that we do sell. We don't do many of the older ones. We only do them if we think, yeah, it's a good van. So look at this dinky thing, little home.
It's the last one of its kind that we've got in, isn't it?
The oldest one?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And the last one, we've been trying to shift them for a while.
No, you don't say that. We haven't been trying to shift them at all. We haven't been trying to shift them.
We just had loads of them,
well, yeah, we just ended up buying a load of them for some reason. But I love the little Motorhomes. They're a great little van for a person or for two people. You can use them as dual. Now this one here, let me just show you. It has got a freshwater drain off down there. Well, it did have, and I don't think, just hang on there. And as you can see, all this was cracked. So the water was going through. So we had to find another one of these. Try and find one of these. You know what they actually are?
No.
What were they? What would it be?
Brewing valve.
They're actually a brewing valve. For home brews they are.
No.
Yeah, home brew. So we've ordered a couple of these, so we always ordered an extra one just in case it happens again. So we've ordered one then, I'm waiting for one of them.
Now you can brew your own stuff at home.
How can I brew my own stuff at home?
Well,
we've had to put a new key on that. We've just got to program that because the old one was all ucky. I've just got a little problem with the car. Oh, it needs dieseling because I always like vans going out with a minimum of a quarter of a tank on. Just got a little play around with this lock. It's just not behaving itself. So these are things people don't see when you're checking vans off. It's like I say, it's about getting them right for the customer. So what was I talking about? We'll go in this little room.
You can make an S everywhere.
Because no, actually, we'll go in the SO22. So when I mentioned about I'm always right, is we did a video. I mentioned about the 70,000 one, but we also did a video of a Hymer, £20,000 Hymer. And then I got comments saying, oh, I'll give you 6,000 for it, I'll give you 8,000. It's not worth 20,000. Right. When I put a guide price on the internet, and when I do a van, I tell you what the van is worth, basically. So when I say how much that van is, that is how much that van is. And we'll get out the rain and I'll tell you how and why I get to that figure. I'll put some lights on this. I've probably shown you this van in other videos. So I've checked this one off. This is a great van. I think this is the future of motorhomes.
Lovely.
We put a video out of it, so I'm not going to show you again. So when I say a van is £20,000, it's because it's £20,000. And what we do is, as a company, basically, we don't class ourselves as a motorhome company. We class ourselves as a technology company because we're always looking at ways. What are you laughing at?
It's a bit of a...
Well, we are, aren't we, Anne? Because let's face it, all our business is run by using AI, don't we?
True.
Or we use software which tells us what to do. We don't have to think. We have cards that appear to tell us different jobs that I have to do. When we click a certain thing on a certain card, it'll go off to somebody else, doesn't it? Yeah. So when we come into work, all of us don't have to think. We have our own boards, vans appear, things appear, jobs appear to be done, don't we?
Yeah.
So we can run a business off the phone, I can run the business off the phone, I can run it off the computer, Emily can come in, she knows what to do. You use AI quite a lot, don't you?
Yeah.
So therefore what it does, by having the software and the things that we do, it takes the stress out. We do miss things, but we always try to rectify things. I'm waffling on here a bit, aren't I?
Yeah, what's this got to do with your pricing?
Right, so coming on to that. So basically, we research prices all the time. These auctions that are going on, we collect the data off all the auctions. Now, why do I collect the data off the auctions? Is because dealers are buying these motorhomes. Dealers are buying these motorhomes. Do you understand what I'm saying there? Not Joe Public, not anyone else, dealers. Dealers are setting the prices, so what they're willing to pay for it, we have the data collaborated all along of what they do. We check what things are going for on Auto Trader, on eBay, on all the different dealers' websites, so we know the fluctuations in prices, and that's all part of our job. We know what we can buy something for, we know what we can sell something for, and very rarely we don't get it wrong, do we?
No.
To be honest, so we have all the data. So what I'm saying to you is, when I price a van up, like the Heimer is a £20,000. Whether you think it's worth £20,000 or not, that's what they're going for, because we have the data and we know what the prices are. So basically, I know what a dealer would pay for that type of van because I've got the data to back up what it's going for. When we buy a van, we know what they go for. So it's not a bit of a rant, it's better to explain to people when you say, oh, I'll give you 6,000 for it, or I'll give you 12. No, you wouldn't, because it's worth more money, because I've told you what it's worth. And that's basically, I'm always right.
The price is always right.
The price is always right. So just quickly show you about this one. This is it's got a freshwater drain off on this.
Wait. I've got a question.
Go on.
What do you do if it's a rare motorhome and there's not much about it?
It depends what you mean by rare.
Like, I don't know, they're not very common, or they haven't been through the auction yet.
But we've collected now 15 to 20 years of data. So the odds are it has been through, and it's very, very rarely we do find one that hasn't been through. But we can pretty much, by searching how much it was brand new, and calculate what it can be. So two motorhomes sitting there that are exactly the same aren't necessarily exactly the same, because one might be auto, one might have aircon on it, one might have different things on it. So it isn't about going, this van here is worth this amount. No, it might not be, because if you look over there, that's auto on it. We've got aircon on this, so that's how the price is. But what also does is, because we have the data, we know when prices are dropping, so we can adjust prices and how we buy things and how we sell things, and we know when different vans are going up in price through the different types of year. So I hope that's been of some type of interest. Just a quickie on this one, I'm not going to show you because it's raining. We've got a freshwater drain off outside with a pipe going down. Yeah. And then it's got a bung on. Don't like the idea of having a bung on, so I'm going to put one of them off, where you can put it on and the person can actually go under and open it up like so. So we've had a bit of a, I'll tell you what, we've waffled on here, haven't we?
Yeah, just a bit. Wow, 5 minutes of waffling.
No, you've pressed stop about 20 times because you've cocked up. Anyway, so I hope it's been a bit of an insight on how we collect prices. It's a bit of a waffle, but just to explain ourselves, when I say what a price is, that's what the price is, and that's why I try and give you an accurate of how much they are, because we have the data collaborated to do it. Hence why we call ourselves a technology company. We are selling motorhomes, but we use a lot of technology, and what we do, because I'm a big believer of pushing forward, especially with how AI is coming on now, there's different software that we use to make our job easier. So therefore we don't need a parts manager, we don't need a sales manager, we don't need a general manager, because the software does it all what a manager should do. I'm getting managers fired now, aren't I? Oh, yeah. Better go, I'm off. If you enjoyed the video, like and subscribe. Better go, everyone, give me a